Year 8 revision booklet, page 1, equivalent fractions. And so we have to come up with 3 equivalent fractions for 3/4. So I can just times top and bottom by the same thing and get 6/8. I can times top and bottom by 10 and get 30/40. Times top and bottom by 100, get 300/400. As long as you multiply top and bottom by the same amount, okay, you'll get 3 equivalent fractions. Part B, okay, I've got 2/5, so I can double 4/10. I can times by another 10, times by another 10. So it's very easy to generate lots of equivalent fractions. Question 2, okay, we've got to match them. So I've got 10/15, which cancels down to 3/5, because I can divide top and bottom by 5. Okay, and which in other words wouldn't give me 3/5, give me 2/5. And so that's 2 of them matched up. So I've got 10/15. So the next one is 3/5. So you've got 10/15 goes with 2/5. 3/5 is the next one. And if I was to double that, I'd get 6/10. That's not there. If I times it by 10, I can see that I get 30/50, and that's another pair made. If I look at the next one, you've got 18/21. That makes you think of 3s, because 3 6s are 18 and 3 7s are 18. So that goes for 6/7. And the last one is 21/35. 21/35, that cancels down to 3/5, which also matches with that one. So I think your final matchings are 10/15 with 2/5, 3/5 with 30/50, and 21/35, and 18/21 with 6/7. Question 3, you've got 1/4, and you've got 8 at the bottom here, so that's been doubled. Okay, so this needs to be 2. Then you've got 4 here, and you can see that that's been quadrupled, so you'll need to do the same to the bottom, making that 16. And then you've got 40 at the bottom here. Well, clearly this has been multiplied by 10, so I'm going to do the same to the top here. And you've got your equivalent fractions. Part B, I'm going to do part A and B, I think, because it's quite easy. 6/9. Here we've got 3. Here you can see I've divided by 3, so I need to do the same to the top. Give me 2. Then I've got 90. That's times by 10. So I'm going to do the same to the top, give me 60. And here I've got 48. And so here you've got 6 times 8 is 48. So this will have to become 72. And then lastly we've got 66. That's obviously multiplied by 11. So this needs to become 99. So I've just done the answers for C and D, which you can pause the video for. Now question 5, we've got to put these fractions in the order of the smallest first. And so what I've done is I've chosen a common denominator. And I've chosen not necessarily the lowest common denominator, but the one that was easiest. So for instance, 60 is a lower common denominator for these numbers, but 120 is just easier, okay, because 12 times 10 is 120. Because it doesn't matter, because you're only just trying to get them in the right size. So you can see that this has been doubled, so this is 6/18. This is still just 9/16. That's supposed to be a 16 there. This has been quadrupled, so that needs to be 4, and this is still 16ths. So it's easy to see then that this is the smallest one, the 4/16. So we've got 1/4 followed by 5/16, followed by 6/16, followed by 9/16. So you should have them in this order: 1, 2, 3, 4. Going over to here, then using the same technique, lowest common denominator, well, not necessarily the lowest common denominator, is 24. And so this has been tripled, so that becomes 15. This has been quadrupled, so that becomes 16. And this becomes, that has been, nothing's happened to that, so that's just 3. And this has been doubled, so that's 14. And now you can see that that's the smallest, followed by this one, followed by this one, followed by this one. And in the same way, this has been quadrupled, so that needs to be 8. Nothing's happened to that. This has been tripled, so that needs to be 9. This is doubled, so that's 10. And you can easily see which are the biggest and smallest. This has been multiplied by 12, so 6 12s are 72. 5 goes into that 24 times, so you want 24 times 4, which is 40, and a 6. 12, that's been multiplied, so that's going to be 50, and this has been multiplied by 4, so this needs to be 3264, and so you can see which is the biggest and smallest just by looking at the numerators.